Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us.
Hi Pisces, welcome to the second part of January reading for you. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages that are about to come forward for Pisces, rising sign, and also a moon sign if you have a moon in Pisces. And then, if you know your astrological chart, if you're interested in that, look at the house and then the planets too, that this reading might apply to that too. So I'm going to draw from the Oracle first, then draw a magnifying card glass, oversee the reading. Then I draw some tarots, get some clarifier cards, draw a few more oracles, and see what we have for you. This is a general reading, so put the pieces where they go. Not all the messages may apply. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of them may be very specific to you, so may you be doing well. These are upside down, the one's upside down. Let's just give it a quick shuffle. They have been cut, shuffled and cut with your energies. I'm just going to kind of, this deck, I'm just going to shuffle it a little bit more. And warm them up as I go along. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Golden touch, strategy, new career, and wealth. Missing piece, need clarity, headstrong. Intuitive, fresh outlook, vigilance. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some of these tarots first, and then I'm going to draw from the Sacred Destiny deck there and see what we have. Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, King of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we have here for the Sacred Destiny. We'll go over this in just a little bit. Just wanted to pull them out. For Pisces, we have two, Solitude and Fulfillment. So I'm going to read both of them. They take a little bit longer, but they wanted both to come out here. So we have Solitude and Fulfillment. Okay, so Solitude. Sacred Island. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive with their own unique, verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be a detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The being that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical, symbolic meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting place of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. So the sacred landscape here wants you to know, Pisces, that spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd, be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, tenacious individuality. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you're in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests that it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also just suggests safe haven, a sacred womb for incubation, and self-transformation. I love the full moon right here. We are still in the energies of the full moon in Cancer, so emotions can be rising at this time, be high at this time. We have fulfillment here. Forgiveness, freedom. We have fulfillment. Okay. Know that the moon's out again in this card. Check that. The laden peach tree. The peach tree blooms early, and because of this, it is often a symbol of spring and the renewal of life. It is also the Chinese symbol of a happy marriage and of fertility. In some traditions, it stands for immortality. Ripe peaches also portend fertility, fecundity, and great fulfillment. In Korean traditions, the peach represents happiness, riches, honors, and longevity. In the Renaissance, the peaches represented the heart and love. And speak the truth from one's heart. So the sacred landscape wants you to know, Pisces, that fulfillment is at hand no matter what is occurring in your life. Put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you've been at any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. It's quite the interesting combination between solitude and fulfillment here. So through the solitude, you'll find shedding away things that no longer, serve you, belong to you. In solitude, you find, more spaciousness too. So that leads to your fulfillment. Golden touch, strategy, new career, and wealth. We have the Page of Pentacles, and that's exactly what the Page of Pentacles. Whatever the page sets at, the goal they reach, they start a new business, they succeed. Look how the balanced position this page is in. Balanced on the earth, and then holding the pentacle. Staying true to your dreams and remaining grounded is the Page of Pentacles. It's a new type of energy, apprentice type of energy, and applying that, we have this Tower of Oneness. I'm going to get some clarifier cards for this. We have the Death Rebirth. So there you have it. Especially with that solitude and fulfillment here showing up. And again, these are the magnifying glasses. They really oversee the reading. So golden touch, strategy, new career and wealth. New career and wealth. The Page of Pentacles coming in again. And then the Death and Rebirth, the Scorpio energy. And it also represents the dying out of something that wasn't working. And with any death, there's always a rebirth. Nothing ever ends. It's just an ongoing cycle for eternity. So we have small deaths in life. Sometimes, some deaths are bigger than others in the small. Small deaths are bigger than others, right? And before we leave the body for good. And then start it again, right? In rebirth. We also have the snake showing up here too. And we got some mushrooms, the black rose. We are in the year, approaching the year of the snake. We're still kind of, in this middle part of January here, we are still in the dragon energy from last year. And it does start over anew at the end of this month, between the end of the month and March, I feel. At least that's what I personally feel about it. But the wood snake is the Chinese New Year coming upon us too. So you have a golden touch. That's big right there. So Pisces, look forward to something coming in. Again, that you have a job, you're an entrepreneur, which Pisces tend to be. A lot of creativity and spiritual connections. That it might be taking off for you, and just stick to what you're doing, especially in that solitude. Sometimes it's just good to stop and just take a rest on things. I do it from time to time with this channel. I take breaks, and with anything that I do, I kind of shift it around, shift it up, change it up a little bit. It feels good to do that. Cleans things out, cleans the energies out. If you're at a job, you might be starting a new expansion within that job, or starting a new job in the company. Put the pieces where they go. Strategy, new career, wealth is coming to you. We have the Lover's card coming in. This is Gemini energy. Okay, the Lover's card is that balancing of that masculine and feminine energy. And they play off each other as they're one, right? We have a missing piece, need clarity, headstrong. Something might be going on in your relationship. If you have one, what's this Lover card, Spirit? Lover's card? The Hierophant. So, and not all the cards that are above, go to each one below it. They could mix around too, but I like to pull it out because here we are. Missing piece, the puzzle. You needing some clarity, and so the Hierophant is the card that is it's like the priest card, connection to spirit. It's the enlightenment card where you've gone in and you have a deep connection with Creator, with God, with Great Spirit, whatever you equate the higher powers to be, and then you're off teaching too. And that's the keys. You hold the keys to all of that divine connection, right? The inner knowing. And some of you might be finding that balancing. You're more balanced now, and within your masculine, if you're feminine, or you're feminine if you're masculine, or just the coming together of that within yourself. The missing piece, headstrong. Headstrong meaning your head is strong, right? And so you're able to find that, especially with the Solitude card. It's always coming back to that. Fulfillment doesn't always mean abundance, doesn't always mean, or wealth even, money. It could mean a wealth of anything. Abundance could mean, the sun comes up every day, shines at us. Abundance of love, abundance of anything you can put it on. We're very abundant beings, so it's not always about money. Whatever that is for you. Okay, let's move on. See what we have here. Intuitive, fresh outlook, vigilance. And again, here's that face, but then there's the two eyes above. I love it. Meaning like the higher mind is there. So it's like you have four eyes. Moving on. The King of Wands is all about, going forward with that wand. He's a fiery guy. He makes things happen, leads others very well, is protected with a spirit guide there, leads it. And you get to see that, lizard chameleon thing on his shirt. And that represents, dream time. But it also represents that they secrete like a milky substance that protects as well. So the King of Wands is a lot like the Emperor. There's that masculine fire energy. Let's get a clarifier card for this. What's this King of Wands? Pisces? Awakening. Pisces, look at this. Intuitive, fresh outlook with the King of Wands. Vigilance with the King of Wands right in the middle there with this awakening card. Like we were saying with the Hierophant, connecting, the keys, the missing piece that you needed, the clarity, the headstrong coming together of, you and you. We all have the masculine and feminine. So, the fresh outlook, definitely. He's reaching out. This hand is reaching out. And there's the mountains there, so high above, again, connected to spirit, and there's the wings on this right here. So it's like the archangelic energies, angel energies, awakening. So I feel that really that the intuition is getting really strong, and it's stronger. It keeps getting stronger and stronger at this time. It's the grounding that Pisces has always been looking for, because you're very much in touch with the spirit, but it's the grounding. And making that real in your life. Manifestations, physical manifestations. So it looks really good the second half of January for something really solid to happen for you. Again, getting the word on you got the job. On the bottom here we have life force energy. Look at that. And you got the job for sure. This Ten of Pentacles has everything to do with that. It's completion. Generational wealth. It has completion. Tens are completion in numerology. And look at them. The couple's happy. The children are happy. Everybody's playing. The dog's happy. And they're celebrating with their, their abundance of wealth. It has a lot to do with Pentacles again. But wealth is here. It doesn't always mean that. It makes me nice balance. The Lovers is right in the middle here. A nice balance in between. Balance with work. Balance with your relationships, with yourself. Relationship with another person. Either it be intimate or with your friends, family. And very highly intuitive, sharing that information with others, having a grand awakening. Again, solitude and fulfillment are the overseer cards of the reading. So you have this life force energy card here. And I love this deck. Again, this is the Tarot of Oneness. It's one of my favorites now. And it really complements the Light Seer Tarot deck. So that life force energy is coming in here. And then again, being in solitude, you get to recharge your energies. That's why I love solitude. Have a good meditation practice every day, even if that's that solitude you get once in a while. You take that time to replenish your life force energy, and it could be bringing it back too. Having that golden touch, you get your touch back. And it fills you up, so you don't feel like that's the missing piece. That's what I'm being directed to say there. So it looks really good for this second part of January for you. It's beautiful. Let us draw a few more oracles here. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And relationship with spirit. Relationship with spirit. And you, you know, if you're not bringing a relationship in, or you don't have one. If you do, then that card is definitely applying for you. You know, again, put the pieces where they go for you. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's that King of Wands. Fresh outlook. I mean, combined with this fiery masculine energy, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, you know, watching this, it's the energy of the card. It's that outward energy to get the job done. And mixed with the spiritual energy, that intuitive energy, is just this perfect combination. Again, it's like having it all. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So again, maybe that's it for some of you, one or two of you. Take what you need. Again, leave the rest. It's actually, you know, it's been very spiritual for Pisces, but it's this time now to ground it in the physical and actually see it physically showing up. This is big. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I love it. You know, even if you're not sexually active, passion has a lot to do. You could siphon that sexual energy into creative projects. It's amazing how the energy can move from being, you know, directed to that and directed into an art project or a music project or anything that creative, anything that you're doing, a writing project or, you know, whatever it is that you're creative with, you can take that energy and use it. So it's a very beautiful thing to do. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Pisces, for being here. Appreciate you. And stay tuned for the White Rabbit reading coming up at the beginning of February, and then also the general zodiac reading for the month of February. And I will be back at the beginning of February for the first part of February reading for you. And until then, again, many blessings on your journey, and I sure do appreciate you being here. Thank you.